Silence is a language of its own, one that cannot be misunderstood, twisted, or ignored. It is an act of strength, a deliberate choice to rise above the chaos and avoid the temptation of unnecessary words. When you remain silent, you strip away the noise and leave others to grapple with the truth of their actions. Silence is not weakness, it is the calm in the storm, the unshakable confidence of knowing that you do not owe anyone an explanation for valuing your peace. It creates a space where reflection becomes inevitable, forcing those who caused harm to confront their behavior without the distraction of your reaction. In choosing silence, you reclaim your power. You remove the fuel that feeds pointless arguments and manipulation. Silence sets boundaries that words often cannot, carving out a path where self-respect thrives. It speaks volumes because it is intentional. It is a refusal to engage in battles that do not deserve your energy, a declaration that your time and dignity are far too valuable to be squandered. Silence demands respect because it comes from a place of inner strength, a place where you no longer need to prove your worth to anyone. Protecting your energy is an act of self-preservation, a declaration that your peace and well-being are worth more than the chaos others may bring into your life. It requires clarity, discipline, and the courage to say no to things and people that drain you. Your energy is finite, a resource that fuels your dreams, your relationships, and your growth. Every interaction you engage in, every thought you entertain either strengthens or depletes this precious resource. Protecting your energy means recognizing when to step back, when to let go, and when to prioritize yourself unapologetically. It's about creating boundaries, not as a way to push people away, but as a way to honor your mental and emotional health. It's understanding that not every battle is yours to fight. Not every invitation deserves a response, and not every situation requires your presence. Protecting your energy is learning to differentiate between what serves you and what steals from you, between what elevates you and what drags you down. When you protect your energy, you give yourself the space to focus on what truly matters. You allow positivity to flow freely, creativity to flourish, and your spirit to remain unshaken. It's an act of empowerment, a reminder that your energy is yours to nurture, guard, and invest wisely. Protecting your energy doesn't mean you don't care, it means you care deeply about yourself and the life you're building. The power of mystery lies in its ability to captivate, intrigue, and command attention without the need for constant explanation or validation. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are, but about preserving parts of yourself, leaving room for curiosity and wonder. It's understanding that not everything needs to be shared, not every thought needs to be spoken, and not every action needs to be explained. When you embrace mystery, you create an aura of depth and complexity that draws people in, compelling them to lean closer, to understand more, and to respect the boundaries you've set. Mystery keeps the focus on your presence rather than your details, encouraging others to appreciate your actions, your values, and your energy. It fosters respect because it signals that you don't need external validation to feel complete. It allows you to maintain control over your narrative, to reveal what you choose when you're ready, and to protect what's sacred in your life. The power of mystery lies in its subtlety, its ability to make a profound impact without shouting for attention. It's a quiet confidence, an inner strength, and an understanding that what's not immediately seen or known often holds the greatest value. Mystery isn't about manipulation or playing games, it's about embodying a sense of dignity and self-worth that requires no justification. It creates space for meaningful connections rather than superficial interactions. By embracing the power of mystery, you cultivate an air of intrigue that naturally commands respect and admiration while allowing you to remain authentic grounded and true to yourself. Emotional freedom is the ability to navigate life without being shackled by the weight of negative emotions, external expectations, or past traumas. It's about reclaiming your inner peace and choosing how you respond to the world around you rather than allowing circumstances or other people to dictate your feelings or actions. Emotional freedom means giving yourself permission to feel deeply but refusing to let those feelings control your life. It's the courage to acknowledge pain, process it, and release it rather than carrying it like a burden that drains your spirit. This freedom begins with self-awareness, understanding the triggers, patterns, and beliefs that shape your emotional landscape. It requires you to challenge the narratives that no longer serve you and rewrite the ones that empower you. Emotional freedom doesn't mean you're immune to hurt or disappointment. It means you've developed the resilience to bounce back, to find lessons in adversity, and to continue moving forward with grace and strength. When you embrace emotional freedom, you stop seeking validation from others and start trusting in your own worth. You stop trying to control everything around you and focus instead on mastering your inner world. It allows you to set boundaries that protect your peace and cultivate relationships that uplift rather than drain you. Emotional freedom is not just a state of being, it's a daily practice, a commitment to choosing yourself, your joy, your growth over the chaos and noise of the external world. It's the realization that true strength lies in vulnerability, that healing comes from within, and that you have the power to create a life rooted in peace, fulfillment, and authenticity. Actions over words is a principle that reminds us that what people do carries far more weight than what they say. Words can be crafted, manipulated, or delivered without intention, but actions are a reflection of true character and priorities. They reveal what someone values, how they truly feel, and the extent to which they are willing to back their promises with effort. Actions speak a universal language that doesn't require translation or interpretation. They are clear, undeniable, and unfiltered. When someone's actions align with their words, it builds trust and credibility. It shows integrity, responsibility, and a commitment to honoring their commitments. On the other hand, when words are grand but actions fall short, it exposes a lack of sincerity or depth. This disconnect serves as a valuable indicator of whether someone's intentions are genuine or superficial. Actions have the power to validate words or render them meaningless. They are the proof in a world where promises can easily be made and forgotten. In your personal life, choosing actions over words means showing up for yourself and others. It means that instead of merely saying you'll change, you take the steps to grow and improve. Instead of professing love, you demonstrate it through kindness, consistency, and effort. Instead of making lofty promises, you fulfill even the smallest of commitments because you understand that trust is built brick by brick. This principle also applies to how we view others. It encourages discernment and wisdom in judging character, teaching us to focus on patterns of behavior rather than falling for empty assurances. People can tell you what you want to hear, but their actions will always reveal the truth. By prioritizing actions, you develop relationships rooted in authenticity and mutual respect, rather than illusions built on words that don't hold weight. True strength and credibility are found in the ability to follow through, to let actions serve as the ultimate testament to one's integrity and values. The ultimate reset is not merely about starting over. It's about redefining who you are and reclaiming control of your life. It's a deliberate decision to let go of what no longer serves you, to shed the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and distractions, and to step into a future filled with purpose and clarity. This reset requires courage to confront the uncomfortable truths about yourself and your circumstances, and to commit to meaningful change. It's not about erasing the past, but learning from it, using its lessons as stepping stones toward a better version of yourself. To embrace the ultimate reset, you must first declutter your life, both physically and emotionally. Rid yourself of toxic relationships, negative thought patterns, and habits that drain your energy. These are the invisible anchors that keep you from moving forward. Focus instead on creating space for growth, for new opportunities, and for the things that genuinely enrich your existence. A reset is as much about subtraction as it is about addition. It's about removing the noise so that the melody of your life can come through clearly. Next, the ultimate reset calls for a reevaluation of your priorities. What matters most to you? What are the dreams and goals that make you feel alive? Align your actions with these aspirations and create a roadmap that turns them into reality. This is not just about ambition, it's about aligning your life with your values so every step you take feels meaningful and authentic. A true reset also involves nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. It's about rediscovering the joy of self-care and making time for the practices that fuel your energy and creativity. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, or simply moments of stillness, these are the tools that ground you and keep you focused on your journey. The ultimate reset is your chance to rewrite your story, to take back the pen and become the author of your life's next chapter. It's an act of defiance against complacency and an embrace of the limitless potential within you. It's a declaration that you are ready to rise, to build, and to thrive, no matter what challenges you faced before. This is not just a reset, it's a rebirth, a commitment to live a life that truly reflects the greatness you hold within.